மௌனமாமுரையார் காட்டும் மா பிரம்மவத்தூவாலன் சிவநிலை தவசற்சீடர் செரிகுருவரன் சிற்கையன் உவகையோருருவன் தன்னுள் உவப்பவன் கழிமூகத்தன் அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே. We shall chant from the verse 32. அவர்களில் ஞானி அனனிய பக்தன் அவன் விடாயோகியும் ஆவன் அவனே பெரியன் அவர்க்கு பிரியன் ஞானிற்கு பிரியன் அவனும் பெரிது எண்ணில் சென்மங்கள் இறுதியதில் ஞானி எண்ணி அகத்திலெனை எப்போதும் எண்ணி எலாம் வாசுதேவனென எண்ணுவான் ஆன்மா மான்மா வெலார்க்கும் அரியனவன் அகத்துள பற்றெல்லாம் அற்றான போதில் உகப்பும் தனில் தன்னாலுற்றான் வகுத்தனர் அப்போதவன் மெய்யறிஞனானான் என்று மெய்போதம் முற்றார் மிக இகந்தவனா இச்செயலாம் மீதாததிற்பற்று அகன்றவனுமாயுள்ளானார்தான் அகந்தை மமதையும் இல்லா அம்மா புருடனென்று அமைதி உருவானரி. So yesterday we saw, after so many janmas, after remembering the Lord, worshipping the Lord, so many janmas, this jnani, finally he arrives to this point where he continuously remembers the Lord and abides in the Lord. So he is very rare. So to come to this stage is not easy. He is very, very rare. Because as we all know, we are all distracted so much by the worldly things. So to come to this one point of attention, to remember the Lord always and to abide there is not a simple task. So through so many janmas, punya accumulated and also tapascharya, he comes to this stage where he can really withdraw and remain in Atma, the self. He is blessed and he is very rare. Bhagavan says he is very, very rare. And he has given up all desires because for him the only desire is to know the self. Because he feels that is everything, that is the ultimate, that is everything. And not only that, if he is not gaining or if he is not getting something, he is not worried about that. He doesn't want anything. Suppose the basic things in life also, if he is not getting, he is not worried about that. Ahandai mamadayum illa maapurudan. So he has no ego, or he has no feeling of I-ness and minus, mindness, mamata. So such a Mahapurudan, he is a Mahapurushan, Enrum Amaidiyuruvanari, he attains to peace. So as we saw yesterday, a man without desire and attachment, and one who has no ahanta and mamata, naturally he will attain to peace only. So what are all those things which are really sort of putting up the mind? The desires, the fears, the attachment, the idea of I, mine. These are all the things which are really making the mind turbulent. So when those things are removed, naturally the mind will attain to peace. See, we all know this. But when it comes to the practical life, it's very hard to give up desire. How, Swamiji? How can we remain without any desire? Is it possible? So that's why it is said, to begin with, give up all adharmic desire. Entertain only dharmic desires. And slowly you go beyond all desires. Attachment also. It always leads to sorrow. Knowing which, you slowly give up attachment. And ahamta, mamata also. They go on, they make you more confused and confounded, agitated. So therefore, give it up, then there is peace. As I told you the other day, the Shishya went to the Guru and asked, "Oh Lord, I want peace, I want peace, I want peace." Then the Guru said, drop the wants, drop the I, that is peace. In I want peace, drop the wants, drop the I, there is peace. That is as simple as that. Okay, now moving on to the next verse, today's class. See, this 36th verse is taken from Bhagavad Gita chapter 12. It's a very interesting verse actually. Bhakti Lakshanam. Who is a true devotee? So there, Bhagavan says, I will tell you now. He is a true devotee. It is culled out from the Bhagavad Gita chapter 12, 15th verse. Yasmannod vijate lokaha, lokannod vijate chayaha, harshamasha bhayodvegehi muktaha, yassachame priyaha. That is the verse. Now we will see in the Tamil. Yavan pal ulahu bayamedu murado. Yavan ulahu kanjano edum. Yavandan Uappu varpu bidi ulakkalakkamatron. Avanyanakku mi piriyanam Yavan pal ulahu bayam edum urado. Yavan ulahu kanjano edum. Yavandan Uappu varpu bidi ulakkalakkamatron. Avanyanakku mi piriyanam. See, here it is said, Yavanpal ulahu bayamedum urado. Seeing whom the world will not be frightened. Meaning, this Mahatma is one who gives abhayam to all the jivas, all the beings. See, while taking sannyasa, we have been told the primary dharma of a sannyasi is to give abhayam to all beings. Abhayam means for not to hurt and not to threaten. So this Mahatma has taken that vow, that I will give abhayam to all the beings. So therefore, no beings will be frightened seeing this Mahatma. See, inside he is so peaceful and also he is so blissful, and he doesn't give out those vibrations of threatening somebody, threatening something. Wherever he goes, there is only vibration of peace and joy. Therefore, nobody is scared of him. Nobody is frightened of him. That is a very, very important lakshana of a devotee. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 12 it is said, the 15th words, when he comes, everybody is peaceful and happy, cheerful. And nobody is, agitated or scared. See, like those days, when the terrible father enters into the house after work, all the children will run as if they are doing homework, writing something. Till that point of the day, they would be watching something in the TV. When they hear that shoes, the sound of the shoe or whatever, or the bike, everything is closed, he is a Hitler. No Hitler, pavam. Meaning what? Very scared. But this Mahatma, he doesn't interfere with anybody's life. He is so peaceful at heart, and he radiates only peace, and he radiates only positive vibrations. So nobody is scared of him. Nobody is frightened. That is the beauty of this Mahatma. See, here Amma writes beautifully, Kanagammal writes, அவனை தரிசிப்பதிலேயே ஒரு திருப்தி, அவன் அருட்பார்வைக்கு ஆளாவது அதைவிட பரம திருப்தி. இது பிரிய தர்ஷனம் என்று சொல்லப்படுகிறது. ஞானியிடம் வெளிப்படையாக தெரியக்கூடிய லட்சணங்கள் இது மிகவும் சிறப்புடையதாகும். ஞானிக்கு பிரிய தர்ஷனன் என்று பெயர் உண்டு. தர்ஷன மாத்திரத்தில் இன்பத்தை தரக்கூடியவன். So another name for this jnani is Darshana Priyan, Priya Darshanan. Meaning you are so joyful just seeing him. See, when you go to the Sannidhi of Mahapariva or Bhagavan and all, you are so happy for no reason. Yes. Why? They are jnanis and they are full of grace and compassion. Priya Darshan means what? They need not say anything. They need not do anything for us. Just on having their darshan, our mind is filled with joy. This is a very unique characteristic of a jnani. So you feel so happy and joyful just on seeing him. So, Yavanpal Ulagu Bayamedum Urado. So the world will not get scared of him. In fact, the world is so happy to be at his presence. See, not only human beings, even the animals, they are very peaceful and joyful in his presence. Ma Lakshmi, the relationship between Ma Lakshmi and Bhagavan is very unique. She never is scared of Bhagavan. She used to come straight into the Bhagavan's kutia, it seems. So Bhagavan had given that kind of liberty to Lakshmi. So, and even monkeys are not scared of Bhagavan. No beings are scared of Bhagavan because he is totally non-violent. He has taken the vow of ahimsa because he sees the same self everywhere. Therefore, he cannot trouble or hurt anybody. So nobody is scared. No beings are frightened of this Mahatma. And Yavan Ulagukku Anjanu. And he is also not scared of anybody. Whosoever. He is not scared of anybody. உச்சி மீது வானிடிந்து வீழுகின்ற போதிலும் அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சம் என்பதில்லையே. Meaning what? He is not scared of anything. Why? Because he is always abiding in that Purana Vastu which will not perish. So he is not identified with the body or mind. Only when you identify with the body mind, that is fear. Since he is abiding there, nothing can touch him. Even death is nothing for him. The maximum what can happen? The body may drop off for some reason. For him, already he is dead. Already he is dead. Settari pol thiri nenje. So roam like a dead person. So he is already dead. So he is not scared of anybody. So that is why it is said about Jnani, Bhalavat, Unmatavat, Pishachavat. He is like a Bhalavat, like a child. He is always living in the present, joyful. Not worried about the past, not worried about the future. So he is Bhalavat. Unmatavat, madman. He is actually a madman. Because he is in some different world where we don't have any access. We don't understand his world. And we are totally in a different world. For us, only Veda is seen. For him, only the oneness is seen. So he is a madman. And Pishachavat Acharet. Pishachavat means what? Like a ghost, he roams everywhere without any fear. Even midnight, he roams in the graveyard. Shudughattu Parayan. Shiva is called as Shudughattu Parayan. He roams everywhere without any fear. No fear. Pishachavat. We are so scared of Pishachana, ghost, but they are not scared. So this fellow, this Mahatma Jnani, he is not scared of anybody. For him there is no other. In the self there is nothing called as other. Therefore, he is not scared of anybody, anything. So this is the Lakshana. So, because of him nobody is scared, and he is also not scared of anybody. And he is totally free from what? Uvappu, uvarpu. Uvappu, uvarpu. Though it sounds the same, it is opposite, diametrically opposite. Uvappu means likes. Uvarpu means dislike. He is beyond likes and dislikes. Or Uvappu means mahilchi, happiness. Uvarpu means soham. Soham means unhappy, sorrow. So he is beyond all these pairs of opposites. Beyond pairs of likes and dislikes, or happiness and sorrow. And bhidi ulakkalakka matron. No bhidi for him, no fear. Bhidi means fear. Means not only just a fear. Extreme fear is called as bhidi. Bhidi, fear of death. Bhidi. He has no bhidi. Ulakkalakka matron. There is no chalanam in his heart. Kalakkame kadayad. He is not disturbed by anything. Such a serene, peaceful and equipoised. Because he is abiding in that which is so serene, which is so peaceful, and which can never be disturbed. Therefore, ulakkalakka matron. Ula means mind. Kalakka matron means there is no agitation, or there is no worry, no anxiety, nothing of that sort. So, such a jnani, avane yanakku me piriyanam. He is so dear to me. Me piriyan. Me means what? It is added. He is very dear to me. Just not dear to me. He is very, very dear to me. So, number one, nobody is scared of him. Because he has given abhayam to all beings. He has taken the vow of ahimsa. Therefore, nobody is frightened of him. At the same time, he also is not frightened of anybody, whoever he may be. Yesterday or today we saw Alexander the Great. He came in front of that jnani. He said, please move aside. You are blocking the sun's rays. So he is not scared. And inside, he is so prashantam. What are things which can disturb us? Likes and dislikes, desires, attachment, worries, anxieties, fear, all these emotions are not in him. Because he has gone beyond mind and is abiding in that one which is changeless and which is Puranam, which is all blissful. Therefore, he also remains like that. Brahmavit Brahmaiva Bhavati. He becomes Brahman only. He is not the Brahma Jnani, he is Brahman only. Brahmavit Brahmaiva Bhavati. So, such a devotee, he is really dear to me. Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, Me piriyan, me piriyanam. Avan yanakku me piriyanam. He is very, very dear to me. So, if you want to become dear to God, then you should give abhayam to all beings. And inside, we should remain always peaceful. As I told you yesterday, outside you may be acting in the world outside. But inside, shantam. Is it possible? It is possible if you are not attached to the fruits of the action. If you are attached to the fruits of your action, then the mind is always disturbed. Whether I will get it or not, get it or not. If you are attached to the people, things and beings outside, you are always agitated inside. What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? If you have surrendered everything to the Lord, Lord will take care. Then you are peaceful. See, at least to take care of ourselves, of our mind, of our peace, we have to surrender to the Lord. Why? Now it is His problem. So, let Him take care. And I am peaceful. If you take everything on your head, gone. பரமனிற் பிரிந்து உலகினை தலையில் பற்றியான் பெற்றது போதும் பரமநாமருணா சலையனை இனியுன் பதத்தினின்றொது கூறப்பாரேல். O Lord, enough is enough. Having carried all the burden on my head, I have suffered a lot. Enough, O Lord. I don't want to suffer anymore. I offer everything unto you. You take care of everything. Do not forsake me. Do not drive me away from your feet. I want always to be at your feet. That is a prayer. So inside he is so peaceful because he knows everything is taken care by the Lord. Or his idea is avaravar prarabdha prakaram adarkanavan attivipan. Everything is happening according to the prarabdha. So everybody has to go through. Or he feels all this is nothing. All dream. It is all unreal. It's all like a dream. So what is there to think about? You only said yesterday, Bhagavan was telling, you said, this devotees approached him, World War II is happening, why can't you help? Why can't you do something? Yeah, that's what. They approached him now. And Bhagavan said, something is happening to the screen. Should I take a bucket of water and douse the fire or what? That's what he was saying, no? The screen, yeah. Yeah, if the, no, the scene, in the scene there is fire. So what should I do? Should I take a bucket of water and douse the fire? So something like that. He is prashantam within. So he is very dear to me. One who is very peaceful, he is dear to the Lord. Why? At least one headache less for the world. He need not worry about him. Okay, so then moving on to the 37th verse. This verse is taken from Bhagavad Gita chapter 14, 25th verse. 14th chapter, 25th verse. Manapa manayoho tulyastulyo mitrari pakshayoho. Mitra aripakshayoho. Sarvaramba parityagi gunatita uchyate. So here gunatita lakshana is given. See, last verse, the bhakta lakshana was given, and here gunatita lakshana. Who is gunatita? Beyond all the three gunas. So Bhagavan is saying, Manam avamana maruvichamanahi Yena yaruttargalil oppeindonai Tane Tanandan Tanayagala Tanmuyachiyellam Gunangal Kadandona Kuru Manamavamana Maruvichamanahi Yena yaruttargalil oppeindonai Tane Tanandan Tanayagala Tanmuyachiyellam Gunangal Kadandona Kuru Manam Avamana Maruvi Samanahi. He is same in Stuti and Ninda. That's what morning we saw, na? Mana Avamana means when somebody praises, he is the same, Samanahi. See, here Mana means what? Mana means to think oneself of something big. When somebody praises you, then you think yourself to be what? When somebody condemns you, criticizes you, you feel very low. That is Avamanam Apuch. Avamana Apamanam. Meaning what? I feel hurt. I feel low. I cannot accept this. I rebel. I react. Is that? So, Avamanam Apuch. See, for the people, this Avamanam is so horrible, you know. If somebody hurt you and talks very low about you, something nonsense about you, then you feel very bad about it. Is that not so? So, mana avamanam maruvir samanahi. In that he is so same, equipoised. Why today morning we saw na? Because for him there is no other than himself. That is one thing. Second thing, whatever the other person is talking, it is he only is talking to himself. Because he sees himself everywhere. So he doesn't see I versus rest. Today morning only we saw na. And tannilayil peramal. And he is always in his own natural state where there is no other. Therefore, for him, there is no mana apamana. There is no ego na. Who to feel elated or who to feel hurt or depressed. So, no mana apamana. Mana, vikka, rosha, sudu, sorna, onnume illaya. Ama, onnum kadayadu. Why? That fellow who was feeling all those things was no more. He is no more. He is dead and gone. So, mana apamana maruvir samanahi. He is always the same. Not only that, yenayar utrargalil oppeindonai. Yenayar means others. Utrar means what? So dear. Kith and kin. Very near and dear we say, na? Utrar uravinar we say. Meaning the bandhus and the friends who are very dear to us. Yenayar means the others, the strangers, or even worse, the enemies. He is oppeindonai. Yenaya utrargalil oppeindonai means his attitude is same towards the enemy also and towards the friend also. Is it not hard? It's not difficult. For him, he has no bheda bhavana. He is always seeing the self everywhere. Therefore, for him, there is no enemy or there is no friend. Even though a person is doing harm to him, even though a person is doing good to him, for him, he accepts both in his stride. And he is same. Is it possible, Swamiji? Yes, it is possible for a jnani. Because for him, he sees no other. That is the basic idea. He sees no other. He sees only the self. So therefore he could be same, samadrishti, towards the enemy and towards the friend. So he is gunatitan, who is the same towards the enemy and the friend. And tane tanandan tanayagala tanmuyarchi ellam. Tanmuyarchi, sarvaramba parityagi. In Sanskrit, in the Geeta original words, it is said sarvaramba parityagi. Meaning what? Tane tanandan tanayagala tanmuyarchi ellam. See, we all now strive to do something, na? Strive to prove ourselves. Strive to do this or that. But for him, all this pressure from within has gone. He need not prove anything to anybody. There is nobody. And there are no vasanas to push him out. He is so quiet and peaceful. No desires. And there is no other. Therefore, for him, there is no karma. Naturally, all the karmas dropped off. Karma means what? With the kartrutva abhimana and bhoktritva abhimana you do. That is karma. For him, no kartrutva abhimana. Because his own self he is abiding where there is no karma. No movement, no chalanam. So for him, no kartrutva abhimana, bhoktritva abhimana. No vasanas. And no sense of lacking anything. He is puranam. Therefore, all the karmas have dropped off naturally. Tane tanandan. Tane akala tanmuyarchi. Tane akala means that will not leave you. The vasanas, the desires, the actions will never leave you. Vinay kadal veelthidu mundi para. Veedu taral illai mundi para. So, for him, naturally everything drops off. Tane tanandan. Tane akala tanmuyarchi ellam. Tanmuyarchi means what? The idea of I have to go and do this, do that. All this. So he is so peaceful. But because of some will, if he is inspired from within, he may act also in the world outside. But there is no pressure to act. There is no idea of gaining something from the world or losing something in the world. He is already full. He needs nothing. There is no vasana inside, so there is no pressure from within. So therefore, he is really peaceful at heart. And really he is free. We are all not free. We are all not free at all. At least we have got this idea, I have to do my sadhana to realize the self. I have to do the sadhana. That pressure is there within. Na? For him, no pressure. What sadhana? He has finished everything. He has attained the sadhya. So there is no sadhana for him. So he alone is peaceful. Always he is relaxed, peaceful and cheerful, joyful. Such a person, Gunangal Kadandona Kuru, he has transcended all the three gunas. Meaning, one is Tamoguna, laziness, procrastination, not knowing, that is Tamoguna. He is beyond all those because he is fully aware. So, no Tamoguna in him. He is always aware. No Tamoguna. Rajoguna means this pressure from within to act, to do, to achieve, to prove oneself. That is not there. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. That is not there in him. So no Rajoguna. Even Sattva Guna, I want to realize the self and God. I love God. If I don't do my worship today, then I feel guilty. Every day I am doing this worship or the puja. If I don't do it one day, I feel very miserable. Am I not doing something wrong? All these ideas are not there in him. Because God is not other than him. For him, nothing. Nothing can disturb him. There is no Nitya Karmanushtana for him. Why? What for Nitya Karmanushtana? Only for Chitta Shuddhi. Already there is no Chittam in him for Shuddhi. So for him, what Chitta Shuddhi? For what Karmanushtana? Already he has attained everything. Such a person has gone beyond all three gunas and he is free inside. All of us are always in the sway of one or other gunas. Early morning we are always tamasic, lazy. The alarm rings and you put it in snooze. Again snooze. I don't know who has discovered that snooze and you don't want to get up. After getting up also, you don't want to open your eyes. There are some people who get up and they sit on the bed. They are contemplating. On what? But you know what? There is a sukha in it. That is called a tamasi sukha. In the sleep also there is a sukham. That is why the youngsters, they don't want to get out of the bed. There is a sukham in it. Even the elders. Rajasika Sukha means what? In indulgence, that is pleasure. In name and fame, that is a kick. That is an excitement. That is Rajasika Sukha. For him, he is full already within. He is blissful. So for him, no need for this Tamasika Sukha, Rajasika Sukha, or even Sattvika Sukha. He is bliss himself. So what is the need of any Sukha from the world outside? What is Sattvika Sukha? Beautiful music. Okay? So he is the one who has gone beyond the three gunas. Gunangal Kadando Nakur. See, one more thing our Acharya used to say. Sometimes he may appear to be little, dull. Sometimes he may appear to be very, very active. But he is not. Because inside, he is not attached to any of these gunas. Any of this matter envelope. He is not attached. So he is abiding. But he, for appearance sake, he may appear sometimes. But he is beyond. Understand? Moving on to the next verse. Shall we move? Anvesh? Okay. Okay. Anveshi. Manamavamanamarubis Oh, that we have finished. Okay, sorry. 38. Okay. Yavan Anmavin Kanramippan Matru எவன் ஆன்மாவின் கண் ரமிப்பான் மற்று எவன் ஆன்மாவில் திருத்தியைந்தான் எவன் ஆன்மா விண்கண்ணே இன்புற்றிருப்பானா இருப்பான் அவன் தனுக்கு என்றுமே செய்வதற்கொன்றின்று. This is called from the chapter 3 and 17th verse. Yastu atmaratireva atmaratireva syad atmatriptascha manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vindhyate. See, this is most beautiful words. And what is said here, three things are said. Yavan anmavin kan ramippan, one who is always reveling in his own self. Anmavin kan ramippan, he is joyfully reveling in his own self. See, the mother joyfully revels in the small child's, chetai, sheshta they say. Sheshta means, the playful activities. The mother revels in it. Sometimes it is very disturbing also, but the mother loves it. So why? There is so much of joy in it. So the mother revels in the child's, cheshta, playful activities, kurumbutanam, mischief. So here, this Mahatma, he revels in his own self because that is a supreme joy. So he revels in it. For him, it's very hard to go out and then to think anything. For us, it is very hard to remain without any thought. Abide in the self is very, very hard. For him, to have a thought and to go out in the world is very hard because he is lost. He is totally absorbed in that Ananda Sagaram, in the ocean of bliss. So he is always reveling. And matru means, and moreover, evan anmavil tirupthiyeindaan. Tirupthi means tripti. And he is so satisfied with his own self. Meaning, in the world outside, even though we enjoy certain things, but we are not totally satisfied. In our own mind, some other desires are lurking. We want that also, we want that also. So not totally satisfied. But here, nothing. He is totally satisfied. He has gained everything. So therefore, there is no dissatisfaction in him. Whatever he gets or not in the world outside. Sometimes he may not even get food. He may not find a proper place to even. He may not have a proper cloth to wear. Sometimes people may abuse him. But he is totally satisfied with himself. He doesn't care about anything. He is not even worried about whether he is going to be alive or dead and gone. He is totally satisfied with himself. He has gained everything. What a state. Just to even imagine, what a state. Triptaha. He is so satisfied. That is why he is smiling. Maunama murayar kattum ma brahmavattuvalan sivanilai tavasachidar seriguruvaran sirkayyan uvagayoruruvan. He is so blissful always. Even if you look at him, uvagayoruruvan tannul uvappavan kalimuhattan. Tannul uvappavan. He is always blissful in his own self. Kalimuhattan. Even you look at his face, it is Ananda. Avanayan tenpan murti appanai etuvome. So that is Dakshinamurti. Tannul uvappavan. Always he is reveling in his self and is so satisfied. Tripti. See, only one place we express this emotion. When we eat, sufficiently. மூக்கு பிடிக்க சாப்பிட்டோம்னா then we say திருப்தி. ஐயோ, I don't want anything. Some more payasam. ஐயோ, I don't want. Payasam is very tasty, very good, but I don't want. I can't. Please. Tripti, we say. That only for 3 hours. And once again, won't somebody give me something? ஈவினிங் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்நாக்ஸ் கொடுத்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். ஒரு பஜ்ஜி, போண்டா. That is why we are giving some sundal, pavangal, because 12:30 to 8 o'clock, So, tripti is very rare in this world. Whatever you get, you are not satisfied. So, he is so satisfied with his own self. And Anmavin kanne inbutri rupan. Santushti. See, the third thing is santush. One is he revels, ramital, ramanam. And the second thing is tripti. Third thing is santushti. He enjoys his bliss. He is blissful and he enjoys it. And santushti, he is so happy about it. And he doesn't want to even think of anything else. And this state is never changing state. He is always in that state. So, எவன் ஆன்மாவின் கண்ணே இன்புற்று இருப்பான் அவன் தனக்கு என்றுமே செய்வதற்கு ஒன்றின்று. For him there is nothing to do. Why nothing to do? What for we work in the world outside to gain something? He has gained already everything. If I don't do this, then some dosha will come to me, act of omission. For him, what dosha? Only dosa. No dosha, because he is not there. Why see, nothing can afflict him. No papa, no punya, because he is not there. So, he is not scared of any dosham, pratyavaya dosham or any dosham. No act of commission or omission. No feeling of, guilt. And he need not do anything. For him, there is no world. Now, can't you reform this world now, Swami? What world are you talking about? I don't see any world to reform. So for him there is no world, there is no person to reform, and he is totally satisfied. So for him no vasanas, so why should he work? But we are always jealous of people sitting quiet, We don't want. I am so much struggling in my life, always agitated, worried. How this person is so happy? So peaceful. I will not let him be peaceful. உங்களுக்கு பொறுப்பே கிடையாது. இப்படி இருக்கலாமா? If somebody is happy and peaceful, allow them to be happy. உங்களுக்கு பொறுப்பு கிடையாது. அங்க இங்க ஓடி இதை செஞ்சாதான் பொறுப்பு. Responsibility. You know what? This Mahatma has got nothing. Nobody can nag him. Why? If you nag him, he will go away from you. He will not even come near you. He will not allow you near. Because he doesn't need you. He doesn't want you. Not doesn't want you. He doesn't need you. So, for him, absolute freedom, absolute joy, and absolute santushti, satisfaction. So, such a Mahatma has got nothing to do whatsoever. You may complain saying that he is like a leech on the society, he is eating the food of the society, he is not contributing anything back. For him, you can abuse him in any way you want. For him, nothing matters. His just presence is enough for the world to be blessed. His presence is enough. One glance is enough. That's what we have seen in Ulladhanalpa Anubandham. When the Manda Marudam is blowing, what is the use of the Visiri? So, no Yamaniyamas in his presence. His one glance is enough. So, therefore, he is the Jivan Mukta. and he is beyond guna, and he is a siddha prajna, and he is a true devotee. Why is he a true devotee? Because he is always reveling in his own self. That is God, na? So he is a true devotee. So beautiful, this verse. This verse is very beautiful. Yastu Atma Ratireva. Atma Rati is one word. Atma Ratireva Syal. Atma Triptascha Manava. Tripti. And Atma, for him there is no karma whatsoever. Okay. Moving on to the 39th verse. Pannum vinayar payanedu meidalilai Pannadadanalum pavamilai Nanniyavற்று எவ்வுயிர்களாலும் தான் எய்திடத்தக்கதாம் எவ்விதமாம் பொருளும் இன்று. See, nobody needs to explain anything in this stanza. Very clear. பன்னும் வினையார் பயனேதும் எய்தலிலை பன்னாததனாலும் பாவமிலை நன்னியவர்க்கு எவ்வுயிர்களாலும் தான் எய்திடத்தக்கதாம் எவ்விதமாம் பொருளும் இன்று. It is culled out from the verse, once again from the chapter 3, 18th verse. The very next verse, 17 and 18. So that third chapter, 18th verse. See, the verse goes like this. Naiva tasya kritenartaha na kriteneha kaschana na chasa sarva bhuteshu kaschid artha vyapashrayaha. Meaning, pannum, see, this is difficult to understand actually, but in Tamil it is so clear. Pannum vinayar payanedum eidalillai. Meaning, if he is acting in the world outside, for him, no use. Even if he is acting in the world outside, he is not going to gain anything from the world. Meaning what? He has got that infinite, all swallowing ananda. So this little bit of pleasure here and there makes no sense at all for him. See, why we go in the world and act outside? Either for wealth. Why wealth? For bhoga, for name, fame. For him he's attained everything. He is totally full within, and for him there is nothing else. So for him, even if he acts in the world outside, it is not in order to gain something, because there is nothing to gain for him in the world, from the world outside. Whatsoever, nothing to gain from the world. Even if you give a great kingdom, for him it is just a straw, nothing. Because he is reveling somewhere, moksha samrajyam. He is ruling the moksha samrajyam. For him, this samrajya is nothing. So even if he works in the world outside, acts in the world outside, there is nothing to gain. So, pannum vinayar payanedum eidalillai. Pannadadinal pavam illai. If he is not doing anything, no pavam also. Why? Because there is no ego, you cannot blackmail him. Saying that if you don't do this, pratyavaya dosh will come and you have to go to hell, you have to suffer there. Then he will say, good, we will meet there. What going to hell? What hell? What heaven? For him there is no hell, no heaven, there is no going, no coming, that is nothing. You cannot blackmail him saying, if you don't do this, then it is pabam, pabam. What pabam? What punyam? Na punyam, na papam. Na saukyam, na sakyam, na dukkham. Na gurur naiva sishyaha. Chidananda rupaha shivoham shivo. So he is avoiding somewhere. So no papam. Pannadadanal oru pavamum illai. Why? Because the very ego, which is the doer, is not there. So when the doer is not there, no enjoyer also. So therefore papa or punya cannot touch him. For not doing, he will not lose anything. For him, there is nothing to lose, nothing to gain. And நன்னி அவர்க்கு உயிர்களாலும் தான் எய்திடத்தக்கதாம் எவ்விதமாம் பொருளும் இன்று. He need not depend on anybody. Why? Because nothing he needs to gain from anybody in the world. See, for us at least, for food or for some shelter, we may feel we have to depend on somebody. We should not, antagonize them. We should please them. For him, nothing. He need not please anybody. He is not going to gain anything from anybody. Why? Nobody can give him anything. He has gained already everything. And the basics, he is not in the body. He is not worried about the basics. We are only always worried about, in Tiruvannamalai, you will not worry about that also. Everywhere food only. And all sadhus are spoilt by choice. I have seen in Davanashram, they come and see the sadhus. What is there? Oh, sambar sadam. In Sheshadri Ashram, they give biryani. I will go there. Sadhus want biryani. In yogi, it's still better food. Today, I think keshari they are giving. Or some halwa they are giving. I will go there. He is a sadhu. And wherever you walk around the hill, everywhere annadanam only. Nobody will go hungry in this place. It is a blessed place actually. Food security is already ensured by Arunachala. You come here, give up everything and come here. Food is assured here. Nothing else you should expect. Food is assured. As long as you live, food is assured. Place to stay, don't ask. Anywhere you can stay. And the clothes and all, somebody will give you. For them to gain punya, they give you all clothes. And you know what? They give hundreds of clothes. So keeping 2-3 clothes, they sell all the clothes. They sell. Blankets, bed sheets, they give. So you don't worry about anything. But only thing is, if you fall ill, Arunachala only is there to take care. There are some dispensaries, free dispensaries also. But it's very hard to get in if you are a beggar. If you are polished, you can get in. If you are a beggar, hey, get up, get lost. You should not come here. So, Arunachala will take care somehow. So here, food is there. For this Mahatma, he is not in the body. For him, whether the body is alive or dead and gone, for him doesn't make any difference. So if he gets food, he will eat. If he is not getting food, if he is falling ill, he will go through it also. Because he is reveling in somewhere where it is all bliss, all consuming bliss. So therefore, for him, he need not please anybody. He need not depend on anybody. There is nothing for him to gain from anybody in this world. That is what it is said. அவர்க்கு எவ்வுயிர்களாலும் தான் எய்திடத்தக்கதாம் எவ்விதமாம் பொருளும் இன்று. From somebody, something you have to get or gain so that I can live comfortably. No, not like that. So they are totally independent, totally free. And they live a beautiful life here. Such a Mahatma, if he utters a word, it will happen. Satya Sankalpaya Namaha. His Sankalpa and all Satya Sankalpam. It will come true. Whatever he touches, it becomes gold. See this in Tiruvannamalai town, the shopkeepers, they would wait for Sheshadri Swamigal to come. When Sheshadri Swami comes and he hits and he just throws something out, then business grows in that shop. So they wait for Sheshadri Swami to come and just to kick or to throw something, because Tangakkai, they are called as Tangakkai. Whatever they touch, it becomes gold. Golden hand. So whomsoever they look at, they get liberated. Such a glorious life they lead. You know, we think, ayo, pavam. But you know, we are only pavam. Because we have done so much of pavam, we are like this. They are not pavam. They are not even punyam. They are beyond. They are brahmam. So therefore, there is nothing to hold them. They are totally free. Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. So today evening we are going to conclude Geeta Saram. There are only 3 more verses, so it will be completed in the evening. 7 o'clock, 7 to 8, it will be completed. Finish it off. Oh, you want to